Good morning, Broadway.com. Welcome to week 4 of Jagged Little Thrill. This is where I woke up. This is the house I grew up in, basically, and it's my favorite place in the world. I'm in the middle of the woods, and it's a day off. I'm going to bake a pie, and probably take 8 more naps. We had our first full week on Broadway, and it was awesome. And we had our listening party last night, which was awesome. I shouldn't curse because I learned last time I get bleeped. So sorry about that. But this is where I'm at today. This is my mom, and I just spent the day with her in the country. That's the woods. And now back to rehearsal in a couple hours. And I'll take you there. Hi guys. So a lot of you guys are like, hey, what do you do when you're not doing this? And basically all I do is sit at home and play guitar and write songs, because that's, before I started acting, pretty much all I was planning on doing, until literally my friend Ben called me one day. He was in Dear Evan Hansen, and not the politician, watch it on Netflix. Called me one day and he was like, hey, my friend Michael is doing this production of Spring Awakening with Deaf West Theater, and he likes your voice, he's gonna call you. And I was like, oh, okay. Anyway, a year and a half later, we were on Broadway, and then I started acting and auditioning, and now I'm here in Jagged Little Pill and talking to you. But basically, I've had like the past year between our ART production and Broadway to record a bunch of songs and write a bunch of songs in LA with my friend Isaac, and we released this one song called Bad News that maybe you heard, maybe you didn't. And the really exciting thing is that this will come out on Thursday, and Friday I'll be releasing this song called Whistler. And because you and I are like best friends, basically, I figured I would play it for you first, if you're cool with it. Flowers in the passenger seat, disposable camera too. Funny how a perfect day can make a memory so cruel. Laughing in the hotel sheets, like you're the only thing I need. Looking at the his and her sinks, all my stuff next to yours, like it's meant to be. I'm gonna go up north to Whistler this weekend. I'm gonna drive to Newport in the spring. I'm gonna do everything you promised we'd do, all the things you couldn't see through. Oh, I'm gonna love me better than you. I've got this one shirt that still smells like you, and I still buy the same shampoo, the one you like in the bottle, baby blue. Could tie it all back to you, to tell the truth. I'm gonna go up north to Whistler this weekend. I'm gonna drive to Newport in the spring. I'm gonna do everything you promised we'd do, all the things that you couldn't see through. Oh, I'm gonna love me better than you. I've got a none of that will come to any use. No, I'm gonna love you till I don't remember to. Think of all the things I wish we do. I'm gonna go up north to Whistler this weekend. I'm gonna drive to Newport in the spring. I'm gonna do everything you promised we'd do. All the things that you couldn't see through. Oh, I'm gonna love me better than you. I feel like this is a song that I had to learn this lesson a bunch of times, and not that you need to hear it from me, but I think it's really important to remember that if you're in a situation that makes you feel like the worst version of yourself, and you're losing touch with your family and friends and the things that make you you and the things that make you happy, and when it feels like you haven't taken a deep breath or had a real laugh in a long time, but you keep holding on to something because of a memory of a perfect week or a promise of a better next week. Remember that you're worth all the good times and all of the happiness and all of the freedom, because the second that you start taking care of yourself, it might hurt and you might need to call your best friend a lot and watch movies and cry. But freedom feels really good, and you can only find that by listening to yourself and loving yourself.
Laurel, what's your funniest onstage mishap?
In this show or any show?
In this show.
Oh, this is a good one. I have to do this like fierce cross and look like a businesswoman like on a mission. The other night my heel got stuck in the stage and I fully had to trip and I was like, there's a hole here, people. That was fun.
That was great.
Use it.
What's your dressing room necessity, John?
My steamer. I love my steamer, and it loves me for loving it.
What's your favorite pre-show snack?
Dried mango. Woo!
Antonio. What's your favorite Alanis song?
My favorite Alanis song is "Hand in My Pocket" by far. It just makes me so happy.
Ah, you make me so happy. I'm gonna ask you another one.
Yes.
What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is green or black. Probably both.
Gather around so that we can all...
Ira, what's happening?
So one of our company members, Ezra Menas, has called out sick, as you should when you're sick. You need to stay home and get better. And so we are, for the first time, putting on one of our swings, actually two of our swings, to make sure that the show happens safely and accurately and functionally. Kelsey and Yeman are they're gonna rock with it. They're gonna cover Ezra's track today, and we're stepping through all the things that we need to.
And how many minutes do we have to do this before the show starts?
Well, we have to get off the stage in about 20 or 25 minutes to let the audience in so that they can see our show.
So fun. Yay! How good does it feel to get your rage out, Lauren?
So good. So good. It's very cathartic. I'm now just like super nice to everybody in life. I was mean before.
It's true. She was. Very mean girl. Mean girl. You're a mean girl, Lauren.
So mean. It's gonna look insane.
My best friends is for years and years is. And we're live with Derek Klena, and there's so many questions for Derek Klena.
An actor prepares.
What are you doing?
I'm just seeing if I can be helpful today, because Kelsey's going on. She's going on.
I have questions specifically for you, and there's a lot of them.
All right, hit me.
Okay, do more on the Puff episodes with Derek. That was a demand.
We plan to.
We plan
to. It's been a busy preview process.
Who's in your old dressing room, and who stays in Christie's?
In my old dressing room, it's Sean Allen Krill. And then in Christie's dressing room, they actually converted that into stage management office. So now there are like 4 people that occupy Christie's large room. she was very spoiled and had that huge room all to herself. So now it's a stage manager room.
Alana's asking how much you'll love her if you see JLP in the spring.
So much.
So much.
You should definitely see it.
Elizabeth, your plant collection has been recognized. Will you please tell us about your love of plants?
I really do love plants. I feel like I need living things around me to just make me feel totally alive. I also had some help from the Broadway botanist.
Who's Broadway botanist?
Yeah, she helped me. I gave plants to everybody for first preview. And then she also came and helped me give a little zhuzh to the plants in my room.
I love that. And someone else asked if you and I would give them life advice, but since I get all my life advice from you, I was wondering if you could just give life advice. You can steal stuff you've given me.
Okay, are you sure you don't want hair advice?
Yeah,
'Cause I'm
it's
feeling
really good
very
right now.
confident right now.
Outfit advice. God, what a babe. She's a babe. She is a babe. No one's more babing than Elizabeth Stanley in this exact moment.
Does this help?
That does
This is my neck pillow. Life advice?
Yeah.
God, I mean, I steal it from everybody else. Patience.
Yeah. You've given me some real gems lately. You've helped me out of a lot of like really painful situations. So we're back with Diablo Cody in the Broadhurst Theater. And someone asked what your favorite winter accessory is. And seeing as I'm obsessed with your quote, you're the person to ask.
So, okay, a winter accessory. This is tricky for me because I've lived in Los Angeles for the last 12 years.
This is true.
However, you know what I love?
What do you love?
I believe it's called a balaclava, the full face mask.
Yes!
Where you look like a bank robber and there's just eye holes. That really
Do you
came
own
in
one?
You know, when I lived in Minneapolis, I did. Because there's no other way to survive at the bus stop.
Oh my gosh, we need to get one.
Yeah, no, I think we'd all look really cool.
Jagged little balaclava.
terrifying. Yeah.
Could be our opening night gift to people.
So I've been asking the cast some of your questions, and but I figured I'd start us off. So one of them is, what songs make you cry the most? Which is a very funny question. I listen to Lose You to Love Me all the time. It's been a real moment for me lately, and that's basically amazing. My friend Justin wrote it, and I wrote a song with him that will be coming out at some point, which I'm so stoked on. And let's see what else. And this song called You Burned Me by Donna Missile is like my empowering cry song, and so that's really fun. And okay, one of them was the best advice I've ever received. The best advice I've ever received is written on my wall. It's from Grey's Anatomy. Don't let what he needs, or don't let what he wants eclipse what you need. He's very dreamy, but he is not the sun you are. Basically, anything between Christina Yang and Meredith Grey is my best life advice. Shonda Grey's is my gospel. Let's see, Roxy and Velma or Glinda and Elphaba. Right now I'm in a bit of a Glinda and Elphaba moment. Me and my friend Steph Styles are, it's like our dream to do that together. So I'm having that moment right now. Backstage rituals for me are pre-show dance parties and post-show dance parties. Post-show dance parties are how I kind of like shake it off a little bit. And I usually start with a song called My Shine by Bishop Briggs after the show. That's my vibe. What is dressing room necessity? Coffee.
We're celebrating Kelsey and Yeman's Broadway debuts, and it's exciting!
Oh,
what just happened?
You have another book? Well, I swung on for Ezra.
Which means what?
Made my full Jagged debut. It was really scary. I don't know if I can curse, but it was really scary.
Don't worry.
Not just Jagged debut. And yeah, I couldn't do it without my fam.
Woo! Okay, what are 3 things that can always make you smile?
3 things?
Yeah.
You all guys are gonna want to go to him.
Sunset.
Yeah.
My dog.
This is your birthday. Are you talking about your massage?
Smiling.
Yeah.
That was such a good answer. Oh God, Kei, you're perfect. Hi Nora, what are your pre-show rituals?
My pre-show rituals, I go and sit in the bathroom for 20 minutes and warm up in the basement. Bothers Denise, our dresser. I go and be silly with Laurel and Ez. And Ez isn't her name, so. But yeah, that's it. I drink the freaking Pedialyte. I'm dehydrated.
Yes. Yeman, what just happened?
Yo, we made that Broadway debut, baby.
Broadway debuts and our Jagged.
Yeman had 20 minutes on stage to prepare for this 2-hour and 45-minute show, and this is a huge feat, and they're incredible, and they've had no understudy rehearsal, that we have the best swings on all of Broadway. That's what I want to reiterate. Okay, Eb, you have done world tours, you've done music videos, you've done incredible things, but now you're doing Broadway. What's your favorite part?
That's a horrible question to ask me. All of it. Yeah. I just love being on the stage. I love it. It just makes me happy. I feel grateful. I get to share the space with all of you. Yeah. I get Kathryn Gallagher every day. Ooh, I get you every day.
I love you so much.
Love you too.
Guys, so this was a week 4 with Jagged Little Thrill, and we had 2 Broadway debuts, which was very, very exciting, and now it's a day off tomorrow, so I'm gonna go die, and thank you guys for coming to see the show, and you guys have been incredible audiences in making us feel so wonderful and loved and welcomed on Broadway. So thank you, and see you tomorrow, next week. Yeah, okay, bye.